Today's webinar is Closing Streets to Create Space for Walking and Biking During the COVID-19 Pandemic. We hope you and your families are well and safe during this unprecedented and chaotic time that we're all currently living through. First up, we've got Jim Filby Williams, Director of Public Administration from the City of Duluth, Minnesota, and Jim's on the line. Jim is the Director of Public Administration there, where he oversees library services, parks and recreation, maintenance, the city clerk's office, human resources, and the information technology operations of the city. So I'm so happy to have Jim here because he represents a medium-sized city of nearly 100,000 people in the upper Midwest of Minnesota. And so Jim, I'd love for you to share with us over telephone today. Tell us about your efforts there and what you've been learning.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity to participate today. Duluth is a city of 86,000 people in far northern Minnesota. We are snow country. The ground is still largely snow covered. And though my children have shoveled out the basketball court to shoot hoops, there's still some diehard skiers and snowmobilers finding a way to recreate. Duluth has negligible prior experience with closing streets to create more space for walkers and bikers, at least in the summertime. However, we are famous for our extensive system of natural surface trails and the importance of those trails to community life. In a normal year, April is infamously bad in Duluth for bike ped travel enthusiasts because most of our trails are inaccessible either because they're prohibitively muddy as the snow melts or they remain snow covered. Layer on the pandemic and the vastly increased need and desire of our citizens to be active outdoors, concentrating them in April on a shrunken set of bike ped destinations, and we quickly saw unsafe concentrations of people. We got together with our leadership team, police and fire and public works, and came up with quickly 3 different options for providing a variety of appealing, close to home, neighborhood-based bike ped destinations that are designed to enable people to be active outdoors without increasing disease transmission risk. On your screen, you see a parkway, a road through a park that is partially closed in the winter for snowmobiles. We expanded that closure by a mile and plowed the snow to open that up for bike ped use. Next slide, please. We similarly closed a park road in an urban park at the core of a dense, low-income neighborhood. And finally, we got permission from our state partners to go out on the state's snowmobile trails and begin to plow some of those. The results thus far have been very positive. There are people heavily using these new opportunities, but they're clearly insufficient. We're still seeing unsafe concentrations of users on our most popular trails, and so we're now developing another phase of roads that we hope to dedicate temporarily to bike ped use in the next couple of days.
Thanks, Jim. You want to tell us, before you end, tell us a little bit about the photo we're seeing and the graphic we're seeing as well?
Sure. We're trying to give folks some concrete sense of what it means to say 6 feet away. And with the help of the National Recreation and Parks Association, we put together this graphic. And the photo is from the first day that we were open. We're probably seeing double that use at a typical moment now. So enough to be well worthwhile, but still consistent with social distancing requirements.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Jim. We appreciate it. And then just a friendly reminder, we have built a really wonderful resource page specifically in response to the pandemic with all kinds of great resources on it. So we really encourage you to go there, and we'll be adding to it all the time.